opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Gamecocks will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Kentucky's offense takes the field for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week,
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. Gets away from one. He's got space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
and how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will take the field for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You'll need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Still running at the 40. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Back has it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down. And they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
I I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And that play fake created just a split second to let the tight end get downfield.
Did you see how that play fake just froze the second level of the defense just for a split second, Reese, and that allowed the tight end to get vertical.
He throws into the middle of the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. It's complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff. But putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll try the outside to the left. Got enough for the first down and once more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So his quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. Won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's ball. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing
Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. It's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Takes the easy one to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Now adjusting. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's long. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes. You're usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you. You can get to the running back before he gets started.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. brought down after a nice gain.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes! And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be first and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To throw, it's Sellers. Sets up the screen. Shakes off the defender. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll toss it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding open areas. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw...
Looking for the end zone. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Harbor. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Finds his tight end. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunt. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown Gamecocks. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got the back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Buying some time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Now improvising. Slings it downfield. It's caught. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Now facing a 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wiggles free. Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They boot it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Rides to back and leaves it. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. And the Wildcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Jukes his way for more. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much.
Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now...
Throws toward the end zone. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in and you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. And the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you got a guy like that, and he just can roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician, just pops out of things, makes plays. He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass, but you know what? I was still holding my breath the whole time.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan State.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Kentucky going quickly.
I just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. And
what a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Man, that tight end looking like a svelte wide receiver, laying out with all that athletic ability to still control your body, make the catch. Nice effort by the tight end.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They go to the ground, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's long. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. And he'll be brought down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
And of course they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're already 4 for 4. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Power football with the run. And that is how we will wrap this one up. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that we're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.